Welcome in. I'm just getting set up to get started with Reiki ASMR by request for today. I'll be getting started with the live stream in just another couple minutes. Good morning. If you're just joining, welcome. I'll be getting started in just another couple minutes or so with Reiki ASMR by request. All right. Welcome in. Let's get started. I think that I'm ready to go. All right. My name is Jen, and I am a certified Reiki master teacher. This is Reiki ASMR by request. Good morning. Hello, Amirin. As we begin, just allowing yourself to relax. No matter where you are in your day, relaxing is all right. I like to take my time with Reiki healing to receive Reiki. One must open to receive, and opening can be so challenging for many of us. That's all right. We take our time and relax. Slowly opening, slowly trusting. Hello, Trinity. That's okay. Feeling tired is just a sensation. Sensation is all right. Sensation is the movement of energy as it comes and goes. If you're just joining, welcome. I'm just getting started. Sit back and relax and enjoy the sensations of energetic clearing and healing. Thanks for following Kay. Oh, I see. Rhapsody. Thank you for following Trinity. Welcome, Jared. Thanks for the follow. Allowing yourself now to rest, no matter where you are in your day. Settling the mind. It's all right for you to rest and relax. Trina, thank you for following. Welcome. Sid, thanks for the follow. Welcome, my friend. I'm glad you're here. As we begin the Reiki for today, there's no rush. We move incrementally into a space of healing. Taking our time, allowing ourselves to receive. It's all right for you to receive. Vicky, thank you for following. Welcome. Hello, Tough. Welcome and thank you for following. I appreciate that. All right. I oftentimes like to begin with the breath. The breath is I'm having some allergies today to dust. I am extremely allergic to dust, of all things. And in this humid weather, the dust is rampant. And Reiki helps me so much, helping me to breathe and open, clear away. Anyone else have a dust allergy? It's so bad in the summertime, heat and humidity. We begin with the breath, always. It's amazing how much conscious breathing can settle the nervous system and allow the debris to clear. Oh, mold. Sid, yeah, those dust mites. Oof, I hear ya. When I was young, a child, I didn't know that you could breathe from your nose because my congestion was so terrible from the dust allergy. It wasn't until my early 20s that I remember taking my first breath through my nose. It was amazing. I was like, I felt like a superhero. It was incredible. That is all to say that the breath is the beginning of healing. Let's begin to breathe together now. And beginning just by observing the natural movement of your breath in this moment. Nothing to change, nothing to fix. What is silly, Galoot? Let me know in the chat. Thanks for following. Just observing the breath now. And when you feel ready, let's begin to deepen the breath consciously. As we inhale deeply and exhale, letting go. Good. Just breath. Inhaling deeply. Holding the breath just for a moment before releasing. That's right. With our mind's eye, we begin to follow the journey of the breath, inviting the breath now to travel through the energy bodies, watching how it flows, noticing if the breath becomes stuck or especially interested in any part of the physical, emotional, intellectual, or spiritual energy bodies. Tagging along with the breath now, riding the breath. The breath can reveal so much information just by breathing and observing. Thanks for following, Castile. Welcome. Following the breath on a journey and allowing the breath now to swirl and fill any area in need in this moment. go ahead and allow the breath to pool exactly where it's needed, where you need care and attention. Go ahead and breathe deeply right there. Filling that space with fresh, clear, pranic life force energy. And as you exhale, allow that space to surrender, letting go. Thank you for following, Raquel. David, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Hello, welcome. Nas, this is Reiki ASMR. Reiki is a healing modality, and the ASMR is a relaxing element that invites viewers to open, to receive in their own time and in their own way. Relaxing and receiving. Taking our time slowly. Remembering that Reiki only travels where it's invited, and it arrives exactly how it's needed for you in this moment. Sarah, thank you for following. Welcome. Thank you for liking the live. Garrett, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Sarah, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for following. We're just beginning the Reiki healing for today. Nice, thanks for following. Noticing the flow of the breath. And as we deepen into this relaxing energy, let's follow the breath now on a journey. Imagining that the breath moves into the crown of the head, directing the breath into the top of the cranium. It's like a fresh burst of cooling water cascading down as it flows around the mind, cooling breath. Feeling the mind begin to settle and relax as the breath ushers in fresh, cool energy. Raquel, I'm so glad. Same. Thank you for following, Rita. Welcome. Inviting that cool breath like water to trickle now in soft tendrils as it begins to move down the back of the head, softening the ears and dropping the face, releasing the jaw and filling the front and back of the neck with an easeful feeling. Cool breath, easy breath. The shoulders drop. Just let them fall. Good. Thanks for following. Black. Welcome. Hello, Holly. Thank you for following. Directing that cooling breath like mist into the back body now. Noticing the rise and the fall at the back of the lungs. Releasing tension from the lungs now. Feeling the debris of the lungs dissipate. Hello, Megan. Thanks for the heart. Releasing through the back of the lung space. Feeling the chest begin to open with breath. It's all right for you to breathe. Good morning, Megan. Allowing the body to breathe. It's all right. Directing the breath now to move slowly as it cascades down toward the belly, filling the belly with breath, feeling the breath move through the intestines, enjoying a splash of coolness as it moves through the kidneys, the bladder, as it envelops the liver, the spleen, refreshing the organs with soft, cooling breath. Inhaling to invite soft, radiant breath, and exhaling, allowing the organs to release, letting go. Allowing energy to move and change. It's all right. It feels nice. That's okay for it to feel nice and easy. Denise, welcome. Thanks for following. I'm glad you're here. We're just beginning this Reiki energy healing. Inviting the breath now to fill the pelvic bowl. I like to imagine the hip space as a bowl, a beautiful crystalline bowl, soft with no edges. And as we direct the breath toward the hips, imagine the breath is like water, cooling and light, allowing that breath like water to fill the bowl of the hips, feeling the hips relax, feeling the hips open outward and upward toward the back body and downward, letting go of that stored hurt that the hips carry, don't they? Inviting the hip space to release, opening like a many-petaled lotus, and imagining the energy of the hips spinning slowly with the breath. As it opens even more, thank you for following Hanya. Welcome Sully. Thanks for the follow. Lisa, thanks for following. Watching as the breath flows in and out of the hip space, gentle and easy. Allowing sensation to come and go as energy moves and changes. Thank you for sharing the live. Soul, thank you for the heart. I must have missed that. Thank you so much. Thank you for liking the live as well. Appreciate that. Moving the breath now into the back of the legs as breath like water drips from the pelvic bowl down the leg space, inviting that breath to pool right behind the knees, gentle and easy. Softening the bones of the knees, the tendons, and cascading down the shins and calves, pulling in the ankles and rushing down and out through the toes. Breathing now from the crown of the head all the way down through the toes and into the earth. Feeling the whole body galvanized with breath. Wonderful, Chris. Thank you. When I breathe this way, I often imagine my whole body lighting up, sparkling as I breathe from crown to toes and then back up again. Noticing where the breath is needed in the body, and allowing the breath to nestle in right there. Good. Perfect. If you're just joining, welcome in. I'm just getting started with Reiki ASMR by request. Reiki is a modality of healing, and ASMR is a modality of relaxing. They're a wonderful duo as we move together to open, to receive. My name is Jen. I'm a certified Reiki master teacher. Cheryl, thank you for following. I don't know, thanks for the follow, welcome. This Reiki is open to all to receive who wish to receive. But if you'd like to make a request, you can always gift the pinned gift for the session. I like to change it. Today it's a swan. Hello Julia, welcome. Good morning. Thanks for following, Brunette. The swan is one of my personal energies. Of the animal kind. If you'd like to gift a swan, feel free to put in the chat any particular ailment or focus. It could be a color or experience or crystal, sound healing or anything else. Welcome in. Let's continue on with the energy healing for today. Let me see if no one has any requests right off the bat. Let me sit for a moment and see what comes to mind for me and you as we move more deeply into the session for today. Thanks for the TikTok, Jay. Appreciate that. Alright, I think I got it. Thanks for following, Veronica. Let's begin with a little bit of Auric cleansing. Give me just a moment. I really need to have these tools closer to me. Sometimes it feels like I'm doing acrobatics, trying to reach some of these tools. Thanks for following, Amanda. Welcome. All right. Moving now into the auric landscape, the space of the aura. That cocoon of energy surrounding you. The aura is a way station, marshaling in and out energy. Beginning just by approaching that auric landscape surrounding you today as you become aware of where you are in this moment in time and space. Acknowledging the temperature of the air as it touches your skin. And go ahead and just feel the sensation on the skin. Noticing the air around you. Oh, soul, thank you so much for subscribing. That's my goal right now, is to get 5 subscribers. Thank you for being my 3rd subscriber. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Feeling the sensation of your clothing on your skin now. Noticing how the fabric sits, how it feels. Noticing the color palette of your environment and inviting those colors to seep in through the eyes as you become aware of where you are. Such a small thing, you would think, but presence is something that can be so challenging. As we move into the auric landscape, we begin by arriving here and now. Mikey, welcome. Thank you for following. It's all right for you to be here now. Good morning, Ash. Welcome. I hope you're doing well today. Mikey, thank you for following. 2 Mikeys in a row. Glad you're here. I'd like to move more deeply into the aura, that way station of energy surrounding you, where energy comes and goes, but sometimes can become stuck. And sometimes our auric space can carry energy of our environment that doesn't necessarily belong to us. Could be from the moods surrounding us, or could be from other people as well. I'll be using this sage clearing spray. It is a spray infused with clear quartz that has been activated by the moon in the moonlight. It's a energy clearing spray, soft and gentle. And as I spray this clearing ointment, just receive. Allow it to mist through the auric space. You're having a panic attack, Wolf. Let me pause that for a moment. It's all right for you to allow your feelings of panic or anything else to come and go as energy does. Panic is all right. All energy moves and changes. If you're feeling afraid, just allowing that sensation to move through. Breathing directly into that bubble and watching, observing, allowing. It's all right for you to allow. Allowing the sensation of panic to come. Moving into it as a calm observer and watching as it changes and moves through. It's all right. Good morning, Matt. Good to see you. Panic attacks can be so scary, terrifying. It's all right to be scared. We're just humans. You can move through fear just like any other sensation. Even in a fearful or dark place, you're held and you're safe. Thanks for following, Sonia. Welcome. Let's clear some of that energy. Thanks for following, Sarah. This sage-infused elixir smells like earth, rich and redolent. Helping your energy to ground down and settle. Soul, I missed your hand heart gift. Thank you for that. Thanks for the heart, Sonia. Thanks for joining the fan club. Julia, thank you for the heart. inviting this gentle clearing energy to approach the auric landscape, the cocoon surrounding you. Fluffing that energy around you. And taking your time to receive. Forgot to close the door to my room. And so as everyone wakes up in the house, getting a little loud in the background. Summertime sounds. Receiving as this fresh and grounding energy moves through. Hi, Miranda. Observing sensation. Sensation is all right. Whatever it is. Panic, fatigue, hunger, longing. Thanks for subscribing. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. I have a goal for 5 subscribers. I was just able to offer subscriptions for the first time. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Thanks for following, Jade. Miranda, thank you for the comment. Yes, Mother Earth. This is a very earthy, grounding energy as it directs the energy to ground down so it can be cleared and cleansed. Ash, I'm so happy that you joined. It's so exciting. I'm excited to see how the subscription grows, eventually having subscriber-only live streams someday. And there are some unique stickers too that you can use as a subscriber. Oh, Julia, I missed your subscribing. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow, you guys, thank you. Welcome, Julia. Thank you for helping me reach my subscriber goal. Appreciate that. Yay. a treat. Wow. Thank you. Exactly. Let me pin that. Goal complete. Yes. That feels so good. Thank you. Angie, thank you for following. Oh, you can hear my dog in the background. She's in the room with me today. Let me see if I can show you my little pup. I can never get her on screen, but I'm hesitant to move the camera. But she's a little brown dog. Letting that energy settle. Thanks for the heart, Vic. Thank you. Allowing energy to come and go from that auric landscape. It's all right for you to let go of energy that no longer serves you. Letting it move and change. Brooke, thank you for following. All right. Let's continue on with our Reiki healing for today. If you would like to make a request, you can. Let me see if I have such a hard time getting my finger in the right position here for this. There it is. You can gift the pinned gift for today and make a request if you'd like. Today the pinned gift is Swan. And your request can be anything that needs attention today. But if there are no requests, we'll just continue on. Let's see. Give me a moment to consider what I would like to do next. I would say also, if any of you here right now would like to just let me know how you're feeling or what you're needing, I'm happy to let that guide me in the next energy that we work with. So let me know in the chat as well. Absolutely, Spencer. Are you talking about like physical eyes in terms of like literally seeing, or are you talking more about like metaphysical sight, like inner vision, inner wisdom? Let me know in the chat. Oh yes, physical. Healing overall. Neck pain. An energy cleanse, Jonathan, we just did, but will continue to do throughout. All Reiki is really energy cleansing. Absolutely. Healing to Texas and reclaiming energy. All right, give me a moment here. Welcome, Ethan. Thanks for following, Micah. I had to let my dog out there, so. All right. So a crystal energy came to mind for some of the requests that popped up in the chat. One that covers many of them together. Thanks for following, Shop. And it's this guy right here. These are little bits of Unakite. Unakite is perhaps a rarer crystal than some of the others. Give me just a moment here. And it has a mossy green color infused with some coral. There's a good shot of it. You can see the color scheme there. Unakite is it's my go-to crystal for physical ailments. So I'm going to use this for its healing properties and also its sound healing. You can hear the crystals kind of jostling together here. I'm going to use that to help break up some of the energy. Thanks for the roses, Megan. And also to direct healing directly into the physical body. Unakite is a great healer for ailment where the emotional body and the physical body come together. Observing the energy as it courts you. This energy is a very supportive one. It has the mossy green energy of grounding. That big earth energy, and also that soothing physical energy coming from that deep coral essence. Unakite is like stepping into a beautiful mossy glade, a hidden glade, safe. All around you, rose pink coral blossoms bloom. This energy pulses with the heart's vitality, marshaling in fresh energy, abundant energy as it journeys exactly where it's needed in this moment. Surrounding Connecting the eye space, encircling the eyes with its nurturing energy, and moving down the spine, soothing each vertebrae, relaxing the back space. The healing energy of Unakite winds through like a light coral river, soft and gentle, as it makes its way through the body. An elixir for physical ailment. Illuminating the connection between the emotional energy body and the physical energy body. Thank you so much for subscribing. Wow. I appreciate that so much. Thanks for your support. That means a lot to me. Wow. So happy. Oh, that's so sweet. That makes me feel so good. Thank you for that. Thanks for following, Crack. Welcome. Appreciate that. Unakite is an energy of wholeness, such a physical energy. When I look at the colors of Unakite as well, I feel like it's a fleshy, very embodied energy. Especially if you felt disconnected from your body, maybe through trauma or physical pain. So many things can disconnect as the physical body becomes hazy or distant. Unakite is a crystalline energy that helps to bring you back into a safe space in the physical body, creating a pathway back, inviting you to feel the sensations of the physical body again. The wonderful and pleasant ones, as well as the challenging sensations. Anita, thank you for following. Welcome. Thank you for liking the live as well, my friends. I appreciate that. Denim, thank you for following. Welcome. Unakite is like calling pieces of the physical energy body back. Calling pieces back. Bringing a wholeness back to the body as it re-centers, re-sutures, restructures, and moves into completeness again. Hello, Brenda. Thank you for following. The shaking of these crystals really does bring that sound healing element of jostling the energy. If you've been stagnant for a while, afraid of the change that healing brings, it's all right. Brenda, thank you for following. Welcome. Remember that there's no rush when it comes to healing. Always gifting yourself with compassion. The sweetest gift. Letting this Unakite crystal energy guide you toward wholeness in the physical energy body. I often think of the energy bodies as separate entities, and they are. They do have their unique qualities. However, they join together on a plane, coming together in balance and harmony. The physical, the emotional, the intellectual, and the spiritual body. This energy invites you to meet those energies at that blessed crossroad, finding balance and wholeness, harmony. Thanks for sharing the live. I appreciate that. Thank you for almost 10K likes. Appreciate your support. inviting that energy to settle. There's no rush to receive. Taking your time and observing. Excuse me. Observing how the energy moves and changes. And allowing in your own time and in your own way, receiving receiving. It's all right for you to receive good things, goodness, tenderness, and love. You don't need to do anything or change anything. You already deserve loving kindness, just as you are in this moment. Good. Red, thank you for following. Welcome. Good. I'm going to pin that comment, Ash. Those are the comments that really make me so happy that I can offer Reiki in this modality. Tony, thank you for the rose. Appreciate that. You're welcome, Brenda. Take your time, allowing tenderness. It's all right. If you resist tenderness or loving kindness, it's all right. Take your time, working to open, to receive. It's always here. Whenever you're ready to receive it. Always right here. Thanks for following, Jocelyn. Welcome. Receiving love. Receiving goodness, kindness, and tenderness. It's all right. You're welcome. Good. Letting that feel good. It's okay for you to feel good, even for just a moment. You don't always need to be struggling and suffering. Thanks for following, Cause. Welcome. All right. Let's move into another energy. If anyone would like to make a personal request, you can always gift the pinned gift for this session. Today it's the swan. But if there are no requests, give me just a moment to sit and see what comes to mind for the rest of this session today. Also, let me know in the chat how you're feeling. Oftentimes with any healing, sensation comes and goes. Let me know how you're feeling and how you're doing in this moment as we continue on. Feeling good. Oh, you're welcome, Spencer. That's so sweet, thank you. Feeling relaxed. Feeling peaceful, Michelle. Me too. Good. All right, give me a moment and we'll see what comes to mind. Right. The first thing that came to mind was how chapped my lips are in this moment, so I had to put a little chapstick on there, but actually another energy came to mind right away. And it's actually an essential oil energy. So, yeah, when you've got those chapped lips, it's like nothing else matters in that moment but getting them moisturized. Give me just a moment. I want to get that essential oil. Let me mix it up in my little bottle and we'll get started with the next energy for today. All right. All right. Thank you for all the likes. I appreciate that. All right. The next energy that I wanted to work with is, or that came to mind. Oh, it's not that one. There it is. It's an essential oil energy. This one is Magnolia essential oil. It's a bit of a rare one. Thanks for joining the fan club. Welcome. Thanks, shop. Now I know that you can't smell the aromatherapy through your device. However, I oftentimes use essential oil in my energy healing, even virtual ones, because Thank you for the finger heart shop. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hi, Phyllis. I like to use aromatherapy because I like the essence of the energy that infuses the Reiki as it comes through. And I also think that aromatherapy continues to have a healing element to it, even if it's just through the sensation and the imagery of the essence that can really help you to open and receive. So I like using essential oils and aromatherapy. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk on why I use essential oils in virtual healing. Anyway, this is Magnolia essential oil. And I invite you to allow this floral energy to court you. Magnolia essence is soft pink and white. And if you've ever been around a magnolia tree, you know that the scent of magnolia colors the air with its soft pink floral energy. It's the smell of soft blossom, sweet, white floral essence that settles the nerves and dissolves stress. As you inhale deeply, finding that all of the breath is saturated in this light pink light. Thanks for following, Tasha. Welcome. Hello, Adi. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. This Magnolia essential oil has the resonance of white flower, green fruit, and soft peach. As an oil, it is very good if you have any skin challenges, as it soothes the skin, the most external organ of the body. Soothing. Thank you so much, Kara. That's so nice. Let me pin your comment so that I can remind myself. That's really sweet. Thank you. Magnolia essence invites you to imagine that you've stepped into a moonlit garden under a soft pink moon, coloring everything in its gentle aura. Around you are trees of magnolia that open slowly in the moonlight. Unfurling like porcelain stars, soft, you inhale, inviting its gentle scent like a melody as it drifts through the air like a lullaby, settling your worries. You sit on a stone bench beneath the canopy of pink and white magnolia. Letting the soft moonlight fall onto your face and move across your shoulders, relaxed. With each breath, magnolia wraps around you like a silken cloak, enfolding you in its loving and soft embrace. As you feel the texture of its petals draped over your shoulders, it makes you feel light, cool, soft. It feels so nice. Luscious. The music is royalty-free tracks from Epidemic Sound that I've selected from their database. Soft, floral, and luminous. You allow this energy to wrap around you like a cloak of ease as it invites the heart to open just a little more. Thank you for the TikToks, Megan. Appreciate it. You're welcome. As you sit beneath the canopy of magnolia in the moonlight, you take a free and easy breath. You're in a safe space, and it feels good just to let go. Breathing in and out, letting the stress and worries drop. Letting Magnolia guide you into deeper stillness as it swirls into the heart space, allowing the heart to bloom like a soft pink and white magnolia blossom. That's it. Thanks for following, Ashley. Welcome. Under the canopy of magnolia and moonlight, you find something you've been looking for. It comes in and sits next to you on the bench, intertwining its fingers in yours. And you feel safe. As you journey into the heart space, thanks for following, Lyric. I'm glad you're here. Welcome, Ashley. Thank you for the follow. It smells so good. Hopefully you were able to access some of that magnolia energy as it carried you on the soft zephyr, an aromatic journey of healing. Let me wipe my hands. I'll be right back. The thing that I don't like to do is forget that I have essential oil on me and then rub my eyes. That's the worst thing. One of the worst things. Alright. I do have time for one more healing energy for today's session. You can make a request if you'd like. Thank you for the roses. By gifting the pinned gift. But necessary. If there's no request, I can do one more energy. Give me a moment just to consider what comes to mind. And thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that. And if you wanted to check in and let me know how you're doing, or if there's anything that you need, I can let that guide this next energy. It will be our last energy for the session. Thanks for following, RJ. All right, give me a minute or so, and I will see what comes to mind. All right, I did have an energy come to mind, but I have to find my crystal. This is one I haven't used in a while, so give me a moment. I'm gonna get it, and then we'll begin. Must have been meant to be. I went to look for it, and it was right there, right on the top, which is kind of strange, since I haven't used it in a long time. All right, just a minute. All right. This will be the last energy for the session today. What came to mind is this guy right here. Let me see if I can get the light right so you can see it. This is Jade, but it is a mixture of a couple different crystals with the jade, and it's commonly called jungle jade. You can see that it has the jade linings in it with the green. Some nice coloring there. This is jungle jade, and I felt like using it. This is an energy that is very good for what you think of when you think of jade, which is abundance and prosperity, especially abundance in terms of finances and monetary gain and monetary gifts. So I wanted to use jungle jade for that, but also this jungle jade is very good for helping to nurture relationships that are in need of a little more tender care. So the energy that I'd like to invoke with this healing is abundance in the context of relationships that you have in your life. All right, let's explore that and see where it takes us. Thank you for the rose, Lucy. Thank you for the Oh, thanks, Lucy. I appreciate that. Happy to see you too. Welcome. As we move this jungle jade through, it invites you to bring to the forefront those relationships that you have that are in need of a little more abundance. What stops abundance is always fear, doubt, and a foundational thought, usually led by a word like can't. I can't, or we can't, it can't. This jungle jade energy invites you to begin to move beyond that language and that belief. As you open incrementally to a feeling of abundance, what is abundance but a flow of energy that you ride, laughing and embracing, feeling a childlike joy. Thank you for sharing, Lucy. Appreciate that. Jungle jade envelops you in an emerald sanctuary where it hums with the heartbeat of your heart's desire in your relationships, especially those that require a little more attention, even if it's the relationship you have with yourself. Perhaps it is. Perhaps it's a relationship that you have let slip, you're unsure about. Just a minute. My daughter just woke up, so I wanted to say good morning to her. Her name is Opal. It's summer, so she's waking up quite late during the day. Could be a relationship you have with your children or your parents, or a partner or a friend. This jungle jade energy invites you to reawaken with an abundance mindset. That could mean a lot of different things. It might mean forgiveness. It might mean strong boundaries. many other things, or maybe more tenderness. But Jungle Jade delivers that abundance mindset, coating the heart in this emerald sanctuary. Trying to think of the word that's the opposite of abundance. You know, when you feel like you've got to tamper down and have this like ceiling on your heart. It's like a protection mechanism. I'm trying to think of that word, the opposite of abundance. Shrinking ourselves soul, yeah, that's the concept. Yeah, shrinking ourselves, or a feeling of lack. And yes, just limited. Yes. None of these are quite the word, though, that I was thinking of. But all of them are in the right arena. It's that opposite of abundance feeling where you feel completely stuck and undeserving. Like there's a ceiling on the top of what you can do or what you deserve. And you can't seem to break free. You keep rubbing up against this ceiling or wall. And that's where you live. Maybe for a long time. I know. Unworthy, Micah. Absolutely. Scarcity. Ash. That is the word. Thank you, Ash. Let me pin that. Yes. All of these words are good. Inadequate. Yes. But the word I was looking for was scarcity. Yes. When you read about an abundant mindset, it's often paired with its opposite, which is the scarcity mindset. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you. This energy helps to remedy some of that scarcity mindset. Scarcity mindset is when you feel like there's never enough of anything, no matter what it is, whether it's money or love, whether it's what you need for survival or what you hope to have. That scarcity mindset that permeates our relationships. That's what this energy wants to show you. Just looking and staying curious as it stirs a sensation of renewal. Brand new. Directing you into the heart space where there is always abundance. And the healing that you require grows green and eternal, bringing the abundance that you require to support you in deeper and more fulfilling relationships. if it's a relationship with yourself, perhaps that means deeper and more. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm having a hard time with language today, I think. Oh, intentional. Perhaps it means more intentional self-care, more intentional attention to yourself and what you need, or even more abundance in the energy that you give and allow yourself. If a relationship with others comes to mind, then perhaps it relates to giving or receiving. Sometimes what we give or what we receive is dictated by a scarcity mindset, a fear that if you give too much, you'll lose too much, or if you receive too much, that receiving will harm you in some way. This energy alleviates those beliefs, or at least begins to help you alleviate some of that thinking. Thanks for following, soul. Thanks for following, Moi. And Lucky, thank you for following. Oh, Lucy. I think I need to get new contact lenses. I'm having a hard time seeing after I've had my eyes closed for a little while. Thank you for the rose, Freddie. Lucy, thank you for the rose. For the roses, and thank you for sharing and liking the live. We've got 16K likes. Kim, thank you for the love you. Appreciate it. Relaxing, relaxing, and just receiving. Thank you for the hand heart, Busy. Beautiful, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Just letting the jungle jade energy settle. Allowing it to serve you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today as I finish up the Reiki energy healing. Please let me know in the chat if you'd like to share anything that came up for you. Thank you for the roses. You're welcome, TD. Ash, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. You can let me know in the chat if you have any questions or any reflections about Reiki or about our time together today. I'd like to thank you for 17K likes. Thank you for sharing your comments. Oh, wonderful, Mirren. Wow. Yes, I do. I am on YouTube. I do post these sessions on YouTube, DD. You can find my links by navigating to my profile. And there's a hyperlink there for Linktree. You can find all my links there, as well as my virtual offerings. If you'd like a one-on-one session, I offer virtual sessions. You can learn about that there too. Thank you so much for your gifts today. Thank you. And thank you for following. Also, a big thank you to my 4 new subscribers for this session. That means so much to me. Thank you so much. I'm just getting subscriptions off the ground. If you're interested in exploring, I have 3 subscription packages. You can click the yellow star down at the bottom of your screen. Just can't get my finger position right. There it is. And that will show you the different tiers of subscriptions that you can do. Eventually, I will offer subscriber-only content and live streams occasionally for those who have subscribed. Thanks for following, Tammy. Angel, thank you. Angela, thank you for following. Welcome. Of course. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. I also want to say I will not be streaming for the rest of this week because my husband and I will be away until next Monday. So I'll see you again next Monday. If you'd like to see the next time I'll be live, you can go to my profile and I have my live events there. You'll see that the next live event is a week from today. Same time, same place. Thank you, Lucy. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.